Now let's do trigonometric substitution when you have radicals and you are doing trigonometric substitution. So this method is widely used for integrals. Okay? All right, so the first question. If you have x squared minus 16 and x is equal four secant theta. Okay, so let's plug. 4 secant theta squared minus 16. That is equal. 4 squared is 16 and secant theta squared will be secant square theta minus 16. If somebody is having hard time with radicals or square root, I have a video recorded about radicals, and it's in my intermediate math playlist. Okay? So from here, what do we have? We are going to take common factor out, 16 take out, and we get secant square theta minus 1. Okay, so for secant square theta minus 1, we are going to apply formula 1 plus tangent square x is equal secant square x. That's formula 1. So from here, if you move this 1 on this side, get secant square x minus 1, you get tangent x, right? So here I put formula 1, and we get square root of 16. It's going to be 4. 4 comes out, and underneath we will have the tangent square theta. And the answer will be 4 tangent square, take square root of tangent square, we get 4 tangent theta. Okay. Next, x squared, number 2, square root x squared plus 25, where x is equal five cotangent theta. Okay, let's plug it back. So x squared, so we have to have 5 cotangent theta squared plus 25 square root. So this is going to be equal 25 cotangent squared theta plus 25. So from here we take 25 out. We get cotangent square theta plus 1. So cotangent square theta plus 1. Here we are going to apply formula 1 plus cotangent square x equal cosecant x square x. All right? cosecant x. So we are applying formula 2, and we will get square root 25 is 5, and underneath we get cosecant square theta, right? Here from this formula. All right, and the answer will be 5 cosecant theta. Next, number 3. X over square root x squared minus 25. Where x is equal 5 secant theta. Okay. So from here we have instead of x, we plug 5 secant theta over square root 5 secant theta squared minus 25. So we get 5 secant theta over square root 25, right? Because 5 squared will be 25. Secant square theta minus 25 equal 5 secant theta. Let me put better 5. Oh, okay. Over 25 comes here because common factor, and we get secant square minus 1. And what do we have here? 5 secant theta. This 25, square root 25 is 5, comes out, and underneath we have what? Formula number 1, right? Here it is. Formula number 1. Okay. So, and we get from here 5 square root, it's gonna get tangent square theta, right? Square root tangent square theta. All right, so this 5 and 5 is gone, and we are getting secant theta over tangent theta. Well, let's open up, because the secant by itself is 1 over cosine theta, right? Let me write down. That will be formula 3. Secant x is equal 1 over cosine x. And the fourth one will be tangent. Tangent x is equal sine x over cosine x. So this will be 3, and this one would be 4. So we get 1 over cosine theta over sine theta over cosine theta, based on this trig identity, number 4. Okay, so let's divide. 1 over cosine theta divided by sine theta over cosine theta, and we get 1 times cosine theta, we flip it, right? Or cross multiplication, as I like to say. Doesn't matter, it's the same operation. So result will be cosine and cosine is gone. We get 1 over sine theta, and number 5 formula is going to be, what did we get here? 1 over sine, so it's going to be cosecant x is equal 1 over sine x. So 1 over cosine, it's going to be secant. 1 over cosine, sine will be cosecant x. All right? And we get here cosecant x. There we go. Number 4. X over square root x squared plus 9, where x is equal 3 tangent theta. Okay? All right, let's solve it. So instead of x, we're plugging 3 tangent theta. At the bottom, we have 3 tangent theta squared plus 9. And we are going to get 3 tangent theta over, so 9 tangent squared theta plus 9, and we get 3 tangent theta. This 9 comes out, right? And we get tangent theta plus 1. All right? 3 tangent theta square root 9 is 3, comes out. And what do we get from tangent square plus 1? Tangent square plus 1, here it is. Secant square x, right? It's a first formula, so I'm applying first formula. Yeah, at first. So we are getting secant square root of secant square theta, which means this 3 and 3 is gone. So we are getting tangent theta over secant theta, right? So what is tangent? Tangent is sine over cosine, that is formula 4 right here. Applying here formula 4, identity. And secant formula is number 3, 1 over cosine. Let me write down here, number 3. And we are getting, so tangent is going to be sine theta over cosine. And divided by, because this fraction line, it's always, it means division, right? So I'm writing down division like this, so it would be easy to interpret. So, and we get secant theta is divided by 1 over cosine theta. Secant is 1 over cosine. Okay, And as a result, we are going to get sine theta over cosine theta. And division we flipped on multiplication, that will be times cosine theta over 1. So we are cancelling here, cosine here, and that is going to be equal sine theta. And that is going to be the answer. So this is very important method, like I said, for integrals. Okay, so I would highly recommend to solve every single problem here, practice, get prepared before you do integrals. And for radical, again, if you are having a hard time to work with radicals, watch from intermediate math playlist, find radicals, simplification, and you will be fine. Thank you very much for watching.